What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today for you, we got Birdo's cooking with Chaya cheated on her boyfriend in the most diabolical way. I'm not gonna lie, I've heard a lot about cooking with Chaya, but I didn't know she had a man. 2, I didn't know she cheated on her mans. 3, she's been talking about taking another person's mans at so much that this honestly ain't even surprising. But yeah, I'm not gonna yap your ear off. We just gonna get straight into it. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the video, and let's just go.
Cooking with Chaya for a while was an internet sensation. You either loved her or you hated her. She first got really popular for like overly sexualizing her cooking videos. And I'm not gonna lie, when she first popped up on the scene, despite all the hate that she was getting, me personally, I was pretty optimistic because yeah, here you had an objectively attractive girl. No matter what your preferences are, let's be honest, 90% of her popularity was because of her looks, right?
Yeah, but at the same time, a lot of her hate came out because there were a lot of women talking about how she was saying like, she could cook, she praises that, da 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 da, I could do the same thing. Like, the hate was coming from a lot of women who felt, in my opinion, insecure about the fact that a woman was actively saying that she'll take your man by cooking and cleaning for him, when at the same time they're actively not. Like, if you didn't feel offended, you wouldn't have responded, especially on the internet of all places.
Right? But unlike a lot of these girls that just sell their sex appeal and just lean into the Sims to profit off of, she had an actual tangible skill, which was cooking. So yeah, who was watching her videos?
Yeah, exactly.
The Sims. But unlike a lot of these other girls, she was actually bringing some value to the table. So back when I made my first video covering her,
I didn't see that.
Honestly,
I'm gonna have to watch that.
Campaigning behind her, cheering her on, wishing her the best.
Everyone who wasn't insecure or sipping was genuinely pushing for like her success, because what she was doing was actually a cool thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Things have changed since
I learned some solid recipes from her.
then. It recently came out that she had a boyfriend the entire time, hiding in the shadows of her success. She's never claimed him publicly, but apparently they've been together this entire time. And for me, this adds a lot.
Yeah, nah, that's kind of shady. You over here that is shady as hell though. Talking about taking other people's mans while you have a man's of your own. That's crazy. That's crazy, sis.
Out of context to like her respectful vibe when she was interacting with other male streamers or content creators whenever she collaborated, which on the surface level is cool, because at first it's like, here you have a girl that is like overly sexualizing herself when she's doing her own content, but anytime she was collaborating with other guys, like, her vibe was really chill. She never really did anything that
that's good, that's cool, that's cool,
which was honestly very refreshing to see from a female content creator that again is being over sexualized by virtually the entire world, right? But upon finding out that she's had a boyfriend the entire time, it takes a lot of innocence away from just the whole over sexualizing yourself on the internet thing. She wasn't just naturally being respectful to these guys, she knows that her boyfriend is watching her 24/7 in these situations. I'm not gonna jump off the hill, at least not yet, and say that, oh, she's just a bop and saying all these terrible things. But instead of that just being her natural nature of being respectful when being
Berto was lying just now. He's definitely trying to say that. Brother is trying to say she is I gotta chill out. Berto's not actually saying that. It's jokes, it's jokes, it's jokes, it's jokes, it's jokes.
With other guys, it's like, let me tone this down because my nigga might see this. So we're gonna start getting into the nitty gritty of why I'm even making this video in the first place. Streamer University comes around, and obviously she's been one of the most popular people over the past few months to kind of be on the content creator scene. So
did she cheat with her mans at Streamer University? If so, that is a crazy place to go and cheat on your mans with somebody else. You gonna have cameras catching you from every angle. Left, right, up, down, in front of your face, behind your back. Well, you used to have cameras behind your back, but still.
It's only natural that she'd be invited to something like this. But again, with the context of knowing that she has a boyfriend, this is a very tricky situation. Your girl is literally one of the most sought after women when it comes to this content creator shit. We talking, I bet she got multi-millionaires in her DMs trying to blow her fucking back out. And now she is literally walking into the snake's den, the wolf's den of guys that make IRL streamer content that involves collaborating with guys.
Well, let me clarify. That would have pissed me off, just her doing that if she was my girl. it would piss me off the fact that she cheated while she was there. Like, trust is gone after that. Like, absolutely gone.
Girl interaction, flirting on camera, all types of shit. And you know this nigga's going out sad because Chaya has never claimed him in the public eye, but bro is on Twitter fighting for his life, trying to show the world that, yo, I am her nigga. I am the boyfriend in question. Like, it's one thing if they both decided to keep her relationship private for the benefit of her career, but the fact that she is radio silent and this nigga is on here tweeting shit like this. Cooking with Chaya definitely has a man, and he must just be some 6'6", 245-pound muscular billionaire, cause ain't no way nobody ain't hop on that. She just in her room dorm by herself, and this guy Zabron James is out here quoting with the winky face. He's like, yo,
he said, yeah, I'm her nigga. You right, I'm her nigga. And what you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna let this known that is my girl, bruh. That I am the 6'6", 240-pound man in question. I'm claiming
if it was my girl
her.
in that situation, I'd be doing the same thing,
She's not
Chief.
keeping the same energy. And in today's video, we're gonna start to figure out
some
why.
shady shit.
Because as far as we can tell, it's looking like Kaya's like, please just shut the fuck up, little boy. You are embarrassing me. So Streamer University is going on, right? Everybody's having a good time. We're seeing clips go all over the place. But at some point, there was a clip floating around of Chaya in the club. And seemingly at first, it seems innocent. She's just kind of chilling, dancing with her homegirls, right? But at some point, she starts to twerk and shake that ass in the club. And niggas start slapping that booty, man. And the nigga in question.
If it was my girl in the situation, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all, anybody who's seen the previous videos, y'all probably already know what I'm getting up to go grab. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna unsheath this blade, and then me, you, and all these other niggas gonna go talk to God together, nigga.
Is Quan, another very popular streamer. Not only streamer, I think he sells clothes. The dude's a multi-millionaire. And my dog Zabron is watching this live happen on stream. He's literally watching his girl in some way, shape, or form kind of cheating on him live in 4K footage on stream.
That would break my heart.
It's absolutely sad, man. Right now I'm thinking to myself, hey yo, what the hell is going on? No, Chaya is doing this man dirty, bro. But before I could even hop on the bandwagon like that, Chaya drops a clip kind of dispelling the whole shit. Like, how could I do someone dirty when we not even together?
Saying you're not in a relationship with your mans that you know after the weekend. Yes, Streamer University was a weekend. Once that weekend's over, you're gonna have to go back to your mans and explain and somehow explain to him what the fuck you was on so he doesn't leave you. And I guarantee you, no matter what he says, no matter what she says, that nigga's leaving. I'm willing to put lottery numbers worth the money on that.
Yeah, I seen the picture, the screenshot that y'all talking about, but I had no idea. Like, literally. Obviously, if I'm like dancing with some girls and y'all saying something happened, I had no idea.
So this looks bad because now I'm left to be thinking to myself, yo, bro, what type of level of simping are you on? First, you out here claiming this girl, saying she's yours. He over here claiming shorty, saying that he's 6 minutes away. He done traveled all this way to be 6 minutes away from his girl. But she in the club twerking on other niggas and then saying that y'all not even together. What the hell is going on? What type of simpy ass bitch?
Yeah, nah, bro. That shit gonna have me throwing on the hoodie for real. Nah, bro. It's gotta be hoodie mode from all that. That shit's sad, bro. That shit's sad.
Bitch ass shit are you on, my nigga? Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna act like I've never been in a relationship where I didn't necessarily trust my girl like that. Yeah, I'm checking my phone 24/7. I'm zooming in. I'm going frame by frame trying to figure out, is that my girl? Oh, all that. Yeah. We've all been there, done that. But my nigga, you could have did that from the house. But before I could even fully commit to drilling this nigga a new one, Chaya halfway apologizes. And not only did she kind of apologize, even though she didn't really, she actually brought Quan on stream, the guy that was smacking her ass in the club, to get him to issue an apology as well. But what is crazy is I think Quan just gave us a sneak peek into what her mindset actually is, and I'm gonna play that clip for you guys right now.
What's up, y'all?
The fuck? Is that
Right now.
was that me or the video? Oh, that's just a laggy ass cameras.
Thinking what kind of I ain't gonna lie, I don't drink. I am kind of drunk. We just talk like adults. This mic is unmuted. There you go. You good? Alright, what are we just talking about?
We talked about the situation that y'all was talking about him smacking my ass in the club or whatever, which I was unaware.
No, ain't no what or whatever. Ain't no or whatever. Get your ass back in the house. The fuck? Get your ass back home. You are supposed to be a loyal woman. If you in a relationship, you're not loyal. You're not worth having. Simple. Either stay loyal or bye, nigga. The fuck? Like, what's the issue here?
Until y'all brought it up in the chat, and he just came and he said if he did, he apologized. There was nothing new for it, and yeah.
Mind you, no.
Half-hearted ass apology.
You said.
I was unaware that you did that,
Exactly.
and I was unaware, like I was confused.
There is no unaware. You can't be unaware that somebody's over here hitting you with the... No, bro. No, bro. No, bro. There's no way you don't know that somebody's over here smacking your shit. There's no way. You felt that somehow.
And if I did, like I said, I apologize. But if I did, what did you say? What did you just tell me?
What?
You said, if I did, what did you say? It wasn't a problem. Even though, like, it wasn't my intentions. Like I said, you got what you got going on.
He exposed what she said, bro. Nah.
Okay, as long as you apologize, like I said, I wasn't even aware that you did that.
Exactly.
But he apologized, y'all. That's the end of it. We don't even talk about it no more.
Man, that shit.
Let it go.
You cool with that? Alright.
I think I know what's going on here. They weren't broken up. Their relationship was just kind of in a rocky place. This Zay guy, I think, has been dating Chaya before there was any success, money, and fame in the picture. And they were probably in a great place. But what is only natural when things like this happen? You over here with your girl, and then she blows up and gets famous. She starts getting all this success, and everybody's fiending over her. Naturally, she start looking over at her nigga like, hey, well, what are you bringing to the table? Hold up, I got millionaires trying to get with me.
He's been with you since day one. Now you gotta come up and you switch up? Like, bro, that ain't right. That ain't right. If I gotta come up out of nowhere, I'm not gonna switch up on my girl like, yeah, what you bringing to the table anyways? Yeah, that weak ass job. Like, no. No.
What am I doing? You low-key holding me back. And the little inkling of respect and the memories of their old relationship is what she's kind of holding on to and why she's even with him in the first place. But in actuality, she's kind of ready to move on. She's ready to leave this nigga in the dust. Chaya did do him dirty. Because
that shit's
one
sad,
thing's
bro.
for sure. No matter what, if you are in a relationship, relationships come with sacrifice. Streamer University is an opportunity that might have just felt impossible to pass up on. Maybe you couldn't have passed up on that opportunity. Maybe you had to be at Streamer University because everyone that has participated in this event, for the most part, has seen wild success, new peaks in their career. So Kaya's looking at this from just a business level like, yeah, I'm gonna go do this. And I'm gonna do whatever I want that's gonna create entertainment for my fans and my audience so I can continue to grow. But what about yo nigga? And this is why I say Chaya did this man dirty, because at the end of the day, she's entitled to live her life. She's entitled to be her own person. If you genuinely are outgrowing your space, you know, people are going to sit here and try to tell you that, no, you're wrong for wanting to move on.
No, I'm not saying she's wrong for wanting to move on. What I'm saying is she's wrong for wanting to move on, but not being willing to do so, and instead hurting this man's feelings and breaking his heart. That's where I have the issue. Like, if she chose to like be like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I don't think this is working out. We got to see other people." Da 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 da. I wouldn't have any kind of issue with it whatsoever, because at least you had the respect to do it face to face before going to see other people. You're still letting him think that you love him wholeheartedly without a shadow of a doubt, and you're cheating. No. I'm
not necessarily saying that, but what she should have done is broke up with this nigga. If you gonna leave him in the dust, leave him in the dust. Don't kind of hold him by a little thread and then go disrespect him in front of hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people to see. That's lame as fuck.
Yeah, that's
definitely gotta call Chaya out on that bullshit. I don't necessarily think that she's a bad person. I don't think her intentions were to, like, quote unquote cheat on this guy, but you embarrassed your nigga, and that is lame as fuck. He actually hopped on stream to express his frustration with the whole situation.
Getting ignored. I'm getting blatantly ignored, gang. I'm gonna tell niggas, getting blatantly ignored, my nigga. I'm like, bro, and the thing is, bro, what I always told her, gang, I said, bro, if you ever want any of these niggas, just let me know, my nigga. Let me know, because I'll do anything, I'll do anything to try to keep us together if we having regular problems. But if it got anything to do with another nigga or trying to entertain another nigga, like explore the options, I say, yo, let me know and I will move around. You don't gotta worry about nothing. I'll be out your way.
Even he's telling you that you could have been left if that was the case. Like, bro, look, man, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off, bro. This man was actively telling you, like, hey, if you want to see another nigga, just go see another nigga. Don't cheat on me. Hey, you still cheat on him. He gave you the gateway. He opened the door for you. Like, all you had to do was just walk on through, and no, you chose to cheat. No, the fuck? That.
No cap. That's what I said every time I see, yo, if it's got anything to do with any nigga, tell me, and you don't even gotta worry about me trying to fix this shit. I'ma let you go do what the fuck you wanna do, my nigga. No cap. You feel me? But funny thing is, she had a nigga 6 minutes away. I'm 6 minutes away, gang. I'm 6 minutes away.
Cooking with Kai is a gold digger, and as soon as she got some money, fame, and success, she tried to leave her nigga in the dust. That's the easy narrative to go with.
I was respectful enough to tell him, I still want this, but I just want you to go get established. That's all I was asking for. I just want him to get established.
If that's the case, then why not help him? If you want him to be established with the content that he's making, why not work with him? Since you're the one who obtained such a large platform to begin with, you want him to be established as a creator or whatever, because look, he was on stream, then simply help him do that. You have a larger platform, a wider audience. You can bring new eyes to him. You could have helped him with that if you thought about doing so. Instead, you told him to do it and said, good luck, nigga. Like, or at least that's what I'm hearing from this situation.
To the point where I kept telling him, like, yo, I got so fed up. I was literally telling him, like, go hang out with boys. You have friends out here. Like, get out the house. You don't gotta stay with me 24/7. Like, I don't know. I just got frustrated. It's just.
So it's wrong to want to be with your girl all the time? I understand hanging out with the niggas, but if I could right now, I'd be with my girl. Like, that ass. Like, come on.
I am too young. I just got frustrated of carrying the weight. Y'all, I couldn't do nothing. Like, he didn't let me do nothing. Like, oh my gosh. It was so bad. But anyways, like I said, I'm not going to speak on his situation.
This comment, when I was initially reacting to this situation on my second channel, Birdo2, link in the description. Go check that out. Go subscribe if you guys want more content from me. I upload daily over there. But back on topic. Somebody commented this on my video and it put everything in perspective for me. For added context, DDG invited everyone at Streamer University to a party at the club. They weren't supposed to be there, so Kai had to come out and round them up, blah blah blah. Also, the cameraman is Kaya's brother. Okay. I interpret her asking Zay to establish himself as him being a bum and not doing his work. In a span of 3 years, he only has 5 videos uploaded on YouTube. He barely streams. And the way Chaya was describing it, it sounds like Zay was a super clingy and didn't do much or anything. I also don't know why this dude was in a hotel 6 minutes away from her. She's supposed to be staying in the dorms, not linked up in the hotel with him. Messy situation all around. As I said earlier, Chaya definitely did this guy wrong. She definitely did this nigga dirty.
Alright. Yeah, she did do him dirty, but in hindsight, like, right here, exactly. Like, in the span of 3 years, he only has 5 videos uploaded and barely streams on Twitch. I'm trying to get my Twitch together. I just tried to stream earlier today. I had to put it down due to, like, technical difficulties that I'm trying to squeak out. 3 years don't take... It don't take 3 years to squeak out technical difficulties, bro. It don't. So I don't know what Buddy is on, but he has to tee up, and Chaya needs to do a little better with her communication. But both of them have to tee up, basically. Both of them got to tee up.
As I said earlier, Chaya definitely did this guy wrong. She definitely did this nigga dirty, disrespected him, embarrassed him. But I ain't gonna lie, man. As a man, you also embarrassed yourself. On this channel, we talk a lot about taking accountability as a man. While I'm not gonna sit here and support any woman that is a gold digger or an opportunist and is gonna walk out on the person that has been by their side since the very beginning, we also have to acknowledge the possibility that this guy is a lazy fuck. I don't know him personally.
Yeah, that's always a possibility.
I don't necessarily outright say
that's always a possibility,
because this is an alleged situation. I don't know. And maybe his goals never even aligned with content creation in the first place, right? But let's just take into consideration what Kai is going through as being an overnight success, receiving all this validation. Her stock is going up in the market. She's been with this guy for years. And then we look at what he's doing. It looks like he's an aspiring content creator. It looks like he's trying to do content creation to some degree. The only thing that you seem to be doing is just clinging onto your girl in the background. You're not building anything for yourself. You're not being consistent on your platforms. You're not streaming consistent.
I'm seeing it as like a lack of motivation and dedication with an overly clinginess. I understand wanting to be with your girl all the time, but you can't always be with your girl. You gotta take some time apart to do like what you gotta do and get shit done when you gotta get it done. You can't always be like on her 24/7. So I can't understand to some degree like where he needs to tee up. But Chaya also needed to tee up in like the communication and respect aspect. I don't know. I'm gonna keep bringing it back to her, but he definitely needs to tee up in his dedication, motivation, and his overall like timing and scheduling. Because he should not be 3 years and five videos in 3 years is absolutely disgusting work. I have more videos than him recorded and getting ready to get uploaded right now. Like, come on, bro.
The only thing you're worried about is I got the baddest girl on the scene and I don't want to lose her. To my brothers watching this video, I've always said it. You have to work on your table, because when you are in a relationship with a woman that is very successful, potentially even more successful than you, by default, she's kind of taking on the more masculine role in the relationship, which sometimes works. I just made a video not too long ago on this channel talking about how a man needs to step up to the plate and be a man in a relationship. But in the crazy scenario that you potentially are in the backseat, even just financially, what do you think is going to happen when a woman starts looking around and is like, yo, what are you doing? The only thing you can provide to me is dick?
That is a tough situation to be in.
She's gonna be a lot happier on that rich nigga's dick. It's vulgar, as sad, and as crazy as it sounds.
Yeah, that's because he's bringing a lot more than just dick to the table. Honestly speaking, like, it can be like that sometimes. It's definitely like that sometimes, and it can be heartbreaking. But all you can do in situations like that is self-evaluate, realize where you fucked up, and get your shit together so that it doesn't happen to you again in the next relationship.
You got to put that work in for yourself. At the end of the day, man, what I have to say, the lesson here is you can't just bring value to the relationship only in the beginning. It has to be a consistent thing, and that's on both ends of the stick. Let's flip the role and say that you are the man in the relationship and you are doing all the leading and you are doing everything you're supposed to be doing as a man, but your girl is just lazy, she's lagging behind, she's just smooching off of you, god damn it, she don't even rub your back after a long day of work. She's not doing anything but enjoying the fruits of your labor and your hard work. What would you call that? You would call that a gold digger, even if it's genuine.
Facts.
Even if she's a good person, even if
Facts.
she was the most sweetest person in the world. Eventually you'd be like, god damn, what is my girl bringing to the table? I don't want to be with her anymore. And your stock is going up, you're going to start looking around like, yo, I could do better than this. So
there are a lot of guys who do end up going down that route, but then there's also the guys that realize that person's been with them from the beginning, and while they aren't bringing a lot of financial support, they're also bringing a lot of emotional support, like in-home stability. They might help you keep things clean and neat, make sure that things are well maintained. Like, they could be doing things that don't require financial needs.
Hey, I know, it's easy to point the finger and be like, oh, yo, cooking with Chaya, she's a this, and this. And again,
Yeah.
I held her accountable for what I think she did wrong. I do think she disrespected that relationship 100%.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to lie. That nigga's being a bum.
He's a bum.
Nigga's just sitting there simping. Women are going to smell that shit, bruh. I'm trying to tell y'all over and over and over
Exactly.
again. And this is why I'm making this video, because it is such a clear example of a guy that got complacent with his girl. And she leveled up on his ass, and she left him in the dust. You know what I'm saying? And, I think I seen Zay tweet some stuff like he's going to take it on the chin. And I think that's a great thing for you to do, bro. But I think you need to take this as an opportunity to lock in and boss up so you can flex up on her.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And not just
exactly.
That's the degenerate Birdo talking. Sometimes I got some degenerate in me too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But it's always nice to flex up on a shorty. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
That's a good feeling,
you
boy.
know what I mean.
More than that, for yourself, bro. For yourself. You're only as good as what you can bring to the table. Even with somebody that you've invested however many years in. Yeah, you could have been with that girl for fucking 7 fucking years. You could have been the reason she probably blew up. You put all the value into her, but
now you gotta put something back in yourself. You gotta put that into yourself, bro.
Growth attracts growth. And if I'm growing, I might outgrow your ass. Never stop being the man you were when she first fell for you. Because if you start to fall off, bro, as much as I'd like to say that she just needs to ride with you till the wheels fall off, it's human nature. Self-preservation. It'd be different if she's making more money than you and she's more successful than you right now, but she can genuinely look at you and say, no, my man works hard. Yeah, I make more money than him, but my man is a hard-working man. He does what he's supposed to do. He's not lazy. He's taking advantage of opportunities. He's grinding. You know what I mean?
And if she could say those things about you, then she's most likely gonna stay with you because at least you're working towards something and you're putting in actual effort to do that.
Working on himself, and I appreciate and love that. A lot of women will fall for that. Not fall for it, but a lot of women will respect that. But if you really just kind of laying around and just like, please don't leave me. I love you, and you're so beautiful, and you're successful. Like, please don't leave me. You're the best I can do. Hey, man, you're gonna have to take that one on the chin, bro, and hopefully you can learn from your mistakes and level up.
Yeah. Us speaking, I agree a lot with what Berta was saying because one, Chaya, first off, Chaya, she honestly could have handled the situation a lot better than she did. She didn't have to like bring it all to the internet. This all could have been taken care of like behind closed doors with her mans, and she didn't have to have let another dude to that ass. Like, come on, she didn't have to do all that. But at the same time, he needs to like tee up. Like, her man needs to tee up. He has to actively get on his shit, because if he's being lazy as fuck like that, then I'm sorry, any relationship he ends up into is gonna be trash. It's gonna end up the same way it did with this Chaya situation, and it's not gonna improve unless he improves himself. But hey, man, I'm gonna leave y'all with that one. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 1K, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.